Stewardship codes are principles-based frameworks designed to encourage institutional investors to act as responsible stewards of the assets they manage on behalf of clients and beneficiaries. These codes promote active ownership, long-term value creation, transparency, and accountability in investment management. Stewardship recognizes that investors can influence corporate behavior through monitoring, engagement, voting, and oversight activities rather than relying solely on investment selection decisions. Stewardship codes have been adopted in many jurisdictions to improve corporate governance standards, strengthen investor responsibilities, and encourage sustainable business practices. They support the broader objective of aligning investment activities with the long-term interests of investors, beneficiaries, and financial markets. A central principle of stewardship codes is the requirement that institutional asset management firms establish and publicly disclose a stewardship policy. This policy typically explains how the firm monitors investee companies, exercises ownership rights, manages conflicts of interest, and engages with boards and management teams. Public disclosure promotes transparency and enables clients and beneficiaries to understand how stewardship responsibilities are fulfilled. Asset managers are expected to demonstrate that stewardship activities are integrated into investment processes rather than treated as separate or optional functions. Clear policies help establish accountability and provide a framework for consistent engagement and oversight activities. Another key requirement involves the monitoring of investee companies. Stewardship codes generally expect institutional investors to maintain ongoing oversight of portfolio companies by evaluating financial performance, governance quality, strategy execution, risk management, and material ESG issues. Monitoring enables investors to identify emerging risks, assess management effectiveness, and evaluate long-term value creation potential. Asset managers are expected to gather relevant information, analyze developments, and maintain awareness of issues that may affect investment outcomes. Effective monitoring serves as the foundation for informed engagement and stewardship activities, helping investors respond proactively to concerns before they become significant financial or governance problems. Investor engagement is a core element of stewardship codes. Institutional asset managers are encouraged to engage constructively with companies regarding governance, strategy, sustainability, risk management, executive compensation, and other material issues. Engagement may involve meetings with management, discussions with board members, written communications, or collaborative initiatives with other investors. Stewardship codes generally emphasize that engagement should be purposeful, informed, and focused on long-term value creation. Asset managers are often expected to establish clear engagement objectives, monitor outcomes, and consider escalation strategies when concerns are not adequately addressed. Effective engagement strengthens accountability and supports improved corporate performance over time. Stewardship codes also place significant emphasis on the exercise of voting rights and management of conflicts of interest. Asset management firms are generally expected to vote proxies thoughtfully and consistently in the best interests of clients and beneficiaries. Voting decisions should reflect informed analysis rather than passive acceptance of management recommendations. At the same time, firms must establish policies to identify and manage potential conflicts of interest that could influence stewardship decisions. Conflicts may arise from business relationships, commercial incentives, or organizational structures. Effective conflict management is essential to maintaining investor confidence, preserving independence, and ensuring stewardship activities remain aligned with fiduciary responsibilities. Transparency and reporting represent another important requirement of stewardship frameworks. Institutional investors are generally expected to disclose how stewardship activities are implemented, including engagement efforts, voting records, stewardship outcomes, and governance practices. Regular reporting enables beneficiaries, clients, regulators, and other stakeholders to evaluate the effectiveness of stewardship programs. Comprehensive disclosure enhances accountability and supports trust in the investment management process. Overall, stewardship codes seek to ensure that institutional asset management firms actively monitor investments, engage with companies, exercise ownership rights responsibly, manage conflicts effectively, and report transparently. These principles help promote stronger corporate governance, improved ESG performance, and sustainable long-term value creation across financial markets.